Gortat's checked in. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Wizards trail by 8. Outside, Wall. Feeds it to Gortat. To halt the run. The offensive rebound over Evans. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Sessions against Evans. Sessions with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
And the shot is good. Gortat's got 4 points this quarter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Pass to Gibbs. Pondexter off a pick from Gibbs. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For New Orleans, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pelicans lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about a terrific game.
New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Freak subbed in for Drew Holiday. Gibbs, he's in at the point. Gordon out there with Anderson. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Holiday dishes to Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington trailing. Kicks to Sessions. There's a screen by Gortat. And here's Wall outside. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And that's now 25 points for Wall. New Orleans has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. And Holiday kicks to Freak. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Now here's Wall. 25 points in the game. With the teardrop. Can't get it to fall. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Pelicans shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Gortat. Sessions out there with Wall. Then it's Payne, and it's Galloway in at the 3. Clock at 6. Gibbs. The shot is off. And Washington the other way now. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And here is Pondexter. Freak kicks to Anderson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Anderson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for New Orleans. Wizards trail by 4. Now Sessions. Gortat with the screen for Sessions. To the middle. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist by Sessions. 17 points for Marcin Gortat. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Gortat with the screen for Sessions. In the corner, it's Galloway. And again, Washington with the triple.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pondexter kicks to Anderson. And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Wizards trail by 8. Nene with the screen on Evans. Sessions passes to Nene. And here's Wall outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Powell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gibbs. Off target there. That would have put... And that one's good. Sessions. Here's Gibbs. Passes it to Anderson. He kicks to Pondexter. Dishes it to Freak. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Powell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Langston Galloway, and Gary Neal subbed in for Sessions. New Orleans leading by 6. Freak kicks to Anderson. Pass to Gibbs from deep. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Nene, the screen. Here's Neal, covered by Evans. Neal's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Freak kicks to Evans. Anderson outside, over to the left wing. There's a good screen. Now the pass to Gibbs. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
2 shots.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Wizards trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
The Pelicans shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. They double him with Wall. Freak kicks the foul. It's stolen by Wilcox. 3-on-3. Here's Neal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pelicans leading by 9. The dish to Anderson. Can't get it to fall.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Neal. Gibbs grabs the board.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
58 seconds left in the game. Now the feed to Evans. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wall dishes to Nene. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Nene. He has 20 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Atkins checked in, and it's Cunningham in for Tyreek Evans. The Wizards also changing it up. Adrian Payne's checked in for Wilcox, and Langston Galloway subbed in for John Wall. The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Cunningham. Gortat's checked in for Washington. Wall comes in for Langston Galloway. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Execution, fellas. Do your job. Freak. Where are you out there? Execute.
It's Wall with the
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
If you can't get the ball in, you have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Freak. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere. And no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Gibbs. Offline with his three. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch. And time now to go courtside as we send you to Doris Burke from the site. Doris?
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Playing hard, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. We did a great job that night.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He really stepped it up and played very big tonight. A huge boost from an unexpected source. They'd love to see more of that.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, his shooting percentage up there in the high 50s speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played, plain and simple. It's all about protecting each possession, and he set the example for them with his excellent decision-making.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew.
Take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events. She don't miss.
Their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it, you know, that's something to dream of.
Tune in now.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've got to be pretty pleased with their adjustments during the offseason as they've been playing excellent basketball early on. Tonight, they want to continue that winning attitude, and they're a team that feels they can win on any given night. And Tim Duncan, one of the greats in NBA history. When it's all said and done, Shaq, will he go down as the best power forward of all time?
Well, he's got more rings as a star power forward than anyone else. So he's a complete player, offensively and defensively. I would have to say yes.
And you're the one who gave him his nickname.
Big fundamental. You know, he's not really flashy, doesn't run fast, doesn't jump high, but he will fundamentally up and under you to death.
Oh, wow. He will fundamentally get you. I would
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar.
For New Orleans. Spurs trail by 3. On the court for San Antonio. West is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Mills. Then there's Anderson, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Spurs second.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Good on the second free throw.
Timeout, New Orleans.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Simple. He had a strong
down
showing
inside,
last season.
run some pick and roll
Came
up
in
top.
about 14 points per. 7 assists and 2 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Pass to Cunningham. He feeds it to Powell. New Orleans moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Freak. A three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Parker kicks to Diaw. Now here's Mills. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates. And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
They set the pick. Freak dishes to Powell. Kicks it out to Gordon. Clock at 6. Off the pick. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in assist. Second in rebounding. And they were number 2 in fewest turnovers. An outstanding job by this team, taking care of the ball, squeezing the orange.
And back to those assist numbers. I mean, they were maybe the most enjoyable team to watch in the league last season. Just the way they moved the ball, the fluidity with which they operated.
He hits the second from the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Spurs trail by 5. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosive in himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin, we'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Diaw drops them both. Pelicans leading by 5. Gibbs passes to Gordon. He dishes it to Freak. Pass to Powell to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Offensively, really like the way they're moving it around for the best look.
How about this? 9 of the last 10 points coming off assists. Nobody forcing the action one-on-one. Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Freak kicks to Cunningham. Freak with it. 23 points for him the last game against Washington.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ahead, here's Gordon. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got 5 points so far. Pelicans leading by 5. The feed to Cunningham. Kicks to Powell. Freak dishes to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon, the pass to Gibbs. Rebound, San Antonio. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dishes it to Gordon. Feeds it to Freak. The 17-footer. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
To the wing on the left. And here's Mills from the arc. A second chance effort, and the layup good by West. West has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by 5. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his continued love of the game.
The games are my solace. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy the competition. I enjoy the chess match. I enjoy the physical play. I enjoy that part of it. So being on the floor, being able to compete at that level, and knowing that I won't ever be able to compete on that level once I'm done with this, that drives me, and I love that part of it.
Well, Duncan breaking down his love for the game and what keeps him going, not just playing, but still enjoying it at his age.
Man, it's phenomenal to see because Tim Duncan doesn't usually get to it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
On the floor for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with West. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Anderson. And it's Parker in at the point. Good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Aldridge has got 5.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Leonard. Freak kicks to Powell. Evans outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Evans has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for New Orleans. Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Powell's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Gordon with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Gordon dishes to Powell. Gibbs passes to Powell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead. To the paint. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Parker. That's 7 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And there's the pass to Powell. He kicks it to Freak. Gordon against Parker. Gibbs passes to Atkins. Shoots it up. And it's Freak missing. Spurs trail by 8. Anderson kicks to Parker. The dish to Aldridge. Pass to Anderson. Baseline try. And it's San Antonio with another.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
New Orleans has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Evans up top. Defended by Anderson. Gibbs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Anderson against Evans. Baseline J on the way, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 9 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Parker, here we go. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Evans dishes to Freak. Left side, Gordon. Pass to Gibbs, expanding his range. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
We've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside. they can't get too comfortable. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Spurs trail by 8. 1:06 left now here in the second. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Parker. Aldridge misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the left side wing. Here's Gibbs. No good on the three. The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Cunningham is checked in for New Orleans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Diaz checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Gibbs. 9 points in the game so far. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
San Antonio making a switch here.
You want me to close my eyes on this one too?
And both free throws good from Freak. Now Mills. Parker, right side. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so that brings the first half to a close. Pelicans lead by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this?
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Quincy Pondexter, and it's Ajinça in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pelicans' 5. Parker against Holiday. Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He had 23 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Pelicans have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Leonard. In the corner, it's Ginobili from the arc. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Ajinça kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Parker.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pelicans leading by 9. Holiday goes in. Here's Evans. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Tyreke Evans at the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Tyreke Evans.
Well, Evans has been great. He has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 15. There's Parker with the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. New Orleans gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Spurs.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
That free throw good from Eric Gordon. Both free throws good from Eric Gordon. The Spurs have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Parker drives in, hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's Freak missing. Spurs trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Parker. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
Diaw, the screen. Parker passes to Diaw, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Passes to Atkins. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the inside. From 11 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 6 points for him. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 18. Now here's Mills, defended by Gordon. Picked by West. It's Anderson with the drive. 14 feet away. Gibbs grabs the board. Freak's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Cunningham inside. Stolen by Anderson. Parker outside. Eric Gordon grabs the board.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Pelicans leading by 20. The feed to Freak. Tries a 3. That is good. Freak's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That's good. Freak's got 19 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Picked by West. Here's Mills. And just miss after miss right now.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way. Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
That's one of those alley.
Now here's Parker, guarded by Gibbs. And here is Parker. 17 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. That one misses. From deep three-point range, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Boris Diaw is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Simmons in at the 1. The Spurs making a switch here. Serafin's checked in. Good on both. Now here's Freak. Out to the right wing. The leaner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Simmons dishes to Leonard. He feeds it to Serafin. 6 to shoot. And Ashik sends it back. Wow!
Dante Cunningham. That's his 1st personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin Serafin. At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
They set the pick. To the middle, over to the left wing. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Freak missing. Here's San Antonio now. Here's Simmons. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. And he gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
Freak kicks to Cunningham. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he knocks down the first one. A big group substitution.
Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 13. Outside Aldridge. Down low, Marjanovic. Knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
A different look now for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for West, and Parker subbed in for Boris Diaw.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take-no-chance slam by the big fella.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. He's got 11 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
1:41 left to play here in the 4th. And Freak throws it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony
Oh,
out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Pelicans leading by 11. Evans goes in. He dishes it to Pondexter. Anderson, a screen on Leonard. Freak kicks to Anderson. Shot is off. Aldridge with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Kept alive. And Aldridge slams it in.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And that one's good. Parker.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Freak kicks to Ajinça to the right side. Gibbs passes to Ajinça. Back to Anderson. All sorts of time. And it falls over the rim and in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Here's Parker. It's Ginobili outside. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it to Ginobili. Parker outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
The second one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And he nails the third. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Parker. No good. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd is not going to let this one slip away.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tyreek, congratulations on a great...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tyreke Evans. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
We know Tyreke Evans is a great playmaker.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now. This week on NBA 2K TV, we break down the 2K Prime Road to the Finals results, take you behind the scenes at all the All-Star events.
She don't miss.
Vote on your top plays of the week, and hang with Andrew Wiggins in his hometown.
Everyone always dreams of having their logo on their shoes and seeing my friends and little kids with it. You know, that's something you dream of.
Tune in now.